Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another reaction video for today. And I was looking in my little folder of things to react to, and I saw this one way at the bottom, and I was like, oh man, because I was like, well, what's at the bottom? And I saw this, I was like, yeah, I need to watch more SsethTzeentach. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. And this one, I mean, it's kind of relevant right now. We just had some gameplay for Fable, the new one, come out like a couple weeks ago, so it's kind of relevant. So I was like, you know what? I haven't played I'm all over the place today. I haven't Fable. I haven't played Fable probably since the anniversary edition came out, but I never finished the anniversary edition. So last time I finished Fable was probably close to when the Lost Chapters came out. I remember playing it again before Fable 2 came out, because I was a huge fan of Fable 1. I played a lot of it when I was younger. I was so excited. I remember picking up my copy at FYE. Remember FYE? That was a store. And I got, that was a store. I think it still exists somewhere, but not over here. And I got my copy of that, and I loved it. I was so excited. Obviously, it was nothing like Peter Molyneux said. You can watch a tree grow from beginning to end, all that stuff. But it was a great game, I thought, at least. And then Fable 2 was even better. And then Fable 3 was, it's Fable 3. I'm going to say this. Fable 3 I thought was very good until the king stuff happened. Because it was all about like, oh, be a king, be a king. Oh, it's going to be fun. You get to be a king. And then you make like 4 choices and then it's like, you're done being a king. What? And also they really screwed up the whole like the way you talk to people and stuff or interact with people. Because I thought in Fable 2 it was funny. And all they needed to do was take that and then just add more to it. But I feel like Fable 3 changed it. I think that was like the only way you could talk to people. I haven't played in a little while. I remember it being weird. Let me know how weird it was. Anyway, so this is Fable 1. This is even a remake. This is the original. There's his face there. Anyway, let's go. Link in the description. Go watch yourself first. This is only $7.20? Okay, it is. I guess that makes sense if it's an original Xbox version. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Hey people.
Hey, what's up,
Today,
sexy?
I'll be covering an old childhood classic.
Yes.
A game that taught
Chicken
me
Chaser.
that
You like chickens?
outside the safety of cities and towns, the entire
Dude,
this game
still looks pretty good for a 2004 game.
Wants us dead, and you can't walk 5 meters without being mauled, stung, or assaulted by wildlife.
I mean, it doesn't help that I love they always laugh at you. It doesn't help that the world is extremely small.
That money can buy happiness, reverses aging, and helps everyone forget that you butchered an entire village 5 minutes ago, and that divorcing
this game you can attack NPCs. Certain other games don't let you.
Your wife is objectively worse than murder. I'm speaking, of course,
How woke of this game.
About Fable, but not just Fable. Fable, the Lost Chapter.
Villager missing his fucking head, just skating around. He's talking about the Lost Chapters. He's playing on PC.
And Fable Anniversary, because they're all the same game. But Lionhead Studios needed free time for money. Released in 2004, Fable was the
Naughty Dog
game that justified buying an Xbox Classic. I know.
Rockstar. Excuse me. Oh, man.
I know this because I owned an Xbox Classic. It had about 3 games on it, and one of those was
Enter the Matrix. God damn.
The Matrix, which still haunts me to this very day. But I digress. Anyway, Fable is a game about an...
Wait, what was the third one? It was Fable, Enter the Matrix. What was the other one?
Experience.
No, I didn't know what it was. Time Splitters?
All of us can relate to having your parents killed and your village burnt to the ground.
I love when my parents got murdered in my village. It was so tight.
Saved by an influential pedophile and forced into a life of indentured servitude.
Oh, no, yeah, Maze, that's right.
After years of emotional and physical abuse, you're released into the great wide world with the expectation that you won't become a brooding menace to society. You're conditioned like an animal to follow the action-reward psychology of being a hero. The dopamine
I am a hero.
Of completing quests is all that drives your addiction.
That dopamine
for fame and relevance. Peter Molyneux.
I think I want to load this game up. I can't though. I need to play Death Stranding.
Is a liar, but he's all
fucker.
Also a genius, because throughout the game you're forced to make choices.
I do
Not
love
reasonable choices, not
love that
thoughtful
piece of shit.
choices, but picking between the two extremes of morality, good or evil. Here is a typical moral dilemma as
KOTOR did it better, but still, that's good.
presented by Peter Molyneux. As you walk along the road, you encounter a homeless man being bullied by a delinquent teenager. The good
Yes.
option, scare off a bully. The evil option, beat that
Beat the
homeless man
hobo.
within an inch of his life and
Yes.
crack his rib cage open
Yeah.
like a coconut crab. Both options give you the same amount of alignment points. It's insane, it's nonsensical, and I absolutely love it.
Me
There's
too.
not much to say about the story.
It's a goofy game series, but it knows it. That's why the I mean, it gets serious. Don't get me wrong. Like, characters will die and go no, and likable supporting cast for the most part in the series. But it's still overall a goofy. It has British humor, and it's good. The humor's good. I like it.
Go do quests and uncover the fact that some of your family isn't
what's her name?
dead. So you
That's your
reunite with
sister,
them.
right?
Only
And then doesn't she show back up in Fable? Oh yeah, Jack of Blades, is that his name?
to have them all die except your sister, who I
Who ends up becomes the blind lady, and then she's in the second one also.
always spare because she's pretty damn hot. So you kill the big bad guy that's been making your life miserable.
Ain't my sister.
And Fable 1 ends there because they ran out of time. Then
Yeah.
you have to kill the big bad guy's Persona avatar in the Lost Chapters,
Yes.
which is an expansion featuring a completely new area.
I never ever replayed the Lost Chapters. I've only played it ever like once. I'm assuming it's included in Fable Anniversary. I never finished Fable Anniversary either.
Reskins of all the monsters you fought before, and some extra content that was cut from the original. You can redo
What?
all this in the Anniversary Edition,
There you
which
go.
is
Thank
a
you.
high-definition remaster of
That ran like shit when it first came out. Oh, that's why I never finished it. It ran horribly. I'm sure it runs really great now because I think it had that FPS boost on Xbox One, but on 360 it ran like shit. It ran really bad to the point where I stopped playing it. I was like, it was the same. It's literally the same game, just it ran worse. And obviously it looks better, but still,
Lost Chapters.
or it looks closer
with
to like Fable 3.
extra bloom and gloom to drain out the color. While colors are faded, the characters aren't, and all the new models look great,
Yeah, they do look good.
including Lady
What's her name? Lady
Gray.
Gray. Thank you. Because didn't she show up in 2 also?
The
Or like I think her mansion's mentioned again.
only good romance option in the entire game. If you're not familiar, Lady Gray is the sultry mayor of Bowerstone North. She's also a crazy racist bitch that gets turned on by seeing black people die in front of her. Unlike Lost Chapters,
Yeah. I like to say she's the best romantic option.
Anniversary
good.
has built-in controller support for the PC. Anniversary Edition also has limited modding support, which is completely broken
Jesus Christ. It only had 17 reviews too.
and unusable. However, this didn't stop one man whose autism was more powerful than we could have ever imagined.
Hey people.
Mr. Defini used his modding talents to replace every wasp in the game with Shrek.
Every wasp. Oh no. Yeah, like he's got his own mod there.
Queen.
More wasps have spawned, but they are no match.
God bless Australia.
That's actually
Fable
terrifying.
is very simple.
God
it's also
bless
very
Australia.
easy. I would actually
Yeah, it's
be
not very hard
very
game.
impressed if you somehow managed to lose the game. Because you can't actually die as long as you're digesting food. Turns out, it's not a question of how strong you are. It's a question of how many apples you
got.
brought.
Yeah.
You start as a child
Yeah.
apprentice at the Heroes Guild. But after a few tutorials, everything fast forwards until you're a fully grown adult. Before that,
Very, very like vacant faced adult.
you'll have
Just
to
like nothing going on in that brain.
tolerate living with Whisper,
It's time to wake up. Get out of bed, lazy bones.
doing unpaid labor for the guild,
I think Lady Gray's got a... Never mind.
Well done, lad. The Beatles are all dead.
and holding back tears
Oh no!
while doing favors for the guildmaster.
Just keep going till I tell you to stop.
Oh no! He was right. They're all
Now
PDF
that's
files.
more like it.
Ah,
Get used to
yes.
the weight of this sword. I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that.
Then you can finally go out
It's crying.
into the great wide world of Albion. You can tell this place
Great
was
wide
inspired by
world.
Britain, as all the peasants speak like they're inbred. They also have one of those characteristic British smiles, Lionhead Studios hates the working class, so they've
Fuck
made
'em.
every effort to make you hate them as much as possible. You can interact with them, use emotes, and even marry them. I learned very early in life that the
Gross.
only two ways to get out of marriage is through domestic violence
Through domestic violence.
or becoming a widow. As a hero,
Someone shot my wife with an arrow. Oh no! As you have the arrow, I mean the bow stuck in your hand.
you take quests from the guild. Some are optional, some are essential for progressing the story. They're quite straightforward. Occasionally, Whisper will show up to annoy you even more and steal your experience points because her skill set is designed for kill stealing and contributing absolutely nothing to a
See, I never hated Whisper in the original game, but the way he's making her seem here is making me upset. It's just like she just interrupts all the good stuff. It's like, hey, you're having a good time, then Whisper shows up. Oh, fuck.
fight. The skill
What,
points
Whisper?
you did manage to save from Whisper's firebombs and flips can be
Does
spent
Whisper
at the
die at the end?
guild on upgrading your hero. As you level up your
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You
bombs
got that
and flips
fade.
can be spent at the guild on upgrading your hero.
Oh, it's not even a fade. Sorry. Excuse me.
As you level up your abilities,
that was-
your hero will also physically change, growing taller and more muscular. This game is living proof that there's no excuse for being a manlet. So hit the gym and squat your way
No
to becoming
excuse,
7 feet tall.
bitch.
There are downsides to upgrading your abilities, as each point spent makes you physically older, developing wrinkles, memory loss, and once you hit the age
That's
of
cool.
65, forces you to spend about 20,000 gold on a hip replacement. You can choose not to do this, but you'll have to keep taking morphine shots to numb the pain for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember all that. As a kid taking morphine shots so my character could walk better. His hip wouldn't hurt. That's what Molyneux really meant was this game, you could do anything.
Are proven ways to reverse aging, of course, like sacrificing your wife to the dark gods.
A pathetic contribution.
Interestingly,
What? Yo, she was pretty good in bed though. What the
this
fuck?
is still slightly less evil than divorcing her.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Wait, what?
skills to choose from. But like
Slightly.
men, skills
That can't
aren't
be
made
right.
equally. Magic restores very slowly, so you'll be forced to chug down mana potions if you plan on using spells. The one
That's all right.
upside of being a mage is that you can still use emotes while spellcasting, so you can keep thrusting away as you electrocute your enemies
love
to
it.
death. Others are completely
I love
broken.
it. I love Fable.
Assassin Rush lets you blink behind enemies and
He's like, "Whoa,
abuse the
oh,
AI.
oh,
Fun
hey,
fact,
oh."
Assassin's Rush can sometimes glitch into the terrain when combined with Summon. Please
That
don't
sounds
use this in the Chamber of Fate, or you might accidentally glitch your way under the floorboards
Yeah.
and obtain the Sword of Aeon
Oh, what?
30 minutes after starting the game. Multi-strike allows you to completely ignore the combat system since it can't be blocked and has no cooldown.
Wait, please don't do this?
And Time Stop lets you run through about 80% of the game without even lifting a finger. There's a lot more skills out there,
Yeah.
but they're far too
Hey, they give you plenty of things and it's a sandbox. You do what you want.
balanced to be worth talking about. Except heal. Heal is absolutely
heal's-
vital
yeah,
when
of
your
course.
character gets too muscular, as your fists might unintentionally kill your wife. You
I can't control these hands. I'm sorry.
heal between
You just got
beatings
such
to
a beatable face. I'm sorry.
keep her healthy, and to get rid of any bruising that might be used as evidence against you in a court of law. Quests typically award
He's he's like fixated on beating the wife.
you a lot of gold. Most players will spend this
Oh,
on
yeah.
improving their gear or buying new weapons.
Oh, hell yeah,
or
yeah, he
real
just whip out the AK.
gamers spend it all on
Yeah, I like to
playing
see those fucking dire wolves do now, bitch.
blackjack and buying yourself an appropriate title so you don't go
Chicken Chaser. That's the only title that makes sense to me.
insane from listening to the villagers. Based on old save files I found from when I was 12 years old.
Oh, hold on. We got Close Combat. Ew. Call of Cthulhu. Nice. Blood Rain 2. Yes. Ooh, that's definitely stimulating my economy.
I was
That's
12
my favorite line from that game.
years old.
Close Combat.
Old.
Conflict Vietnam. Nice. It's not a great game, but I played it.
I can tell you with high certainty that the most popular titles everyone picked were Assassin, Necromancer,
That would say, hey, asshole, give me back my Game Boy Advance, or else I'm telling my mom, born to shit, forced to wipe. I want that on a shirt, the Game Boy one. Suck dick! I'd rather be sucking down the smooth, rich taste of Marlboro cigarettes and also dick. I only like 3 things: ketamine, hentai, and Carly Rae Jepsen. Okay.
Necromancer and
I said no cheese. Don't talk to me if you don't eat your own cock. I've seen those before. I've seen ones like that. The
Reaper. We were real.
Oh man, Tom, I don't give a crap that you have more Bakugan than me. Cause guess what, motherfucker? What was the rest? What happened? I was born on this earth for 2 reasons: pissing in your grave or putting you in one. Not collecting gay Bakugans. Okay, that's the whole image. Okay, those 2 different images. I would kick your ass, but I don't wanna.
Really edgy kids back then. In between quests, you can go and wander around town, trade, and get constantly mocked by older heroes who are past their prime.
Him, bro.
We can entrust important quests to novices like you.
Punch him in the balls, bro.
I see they're
Gets
letting
cut.
the
Yeah. He gets cut. Yeah. We killed him.
children out of the guild early these days.
Feces, self.
Now, on the other side, will you? I don't
That was
need
perfect timing.
too.
Retard.
You're getting in the way of my plans. I hear you can make a decent living out of fishing.
Cut her head off.
Maybe begging's more your style.
As if that wasn't bad
Pretty sure is that Jennifer Hale? It kind of sounds like her.
enough, the guildmaster will constantly Skype call you for your guild seal, giving you great advice
always
when
annoying.
you need it.
When you have to, when you level up, doesn't it go like, you can come over here and level up your skills, and then maybe take off your pants.
Health is low. You have any potions or food? Try to get your combat multiplied even higher.
This is like the equivalent of a God of War Ragnarok when fucking what's his name, you know, keeps telling you there's an enemy behind you, Kratos. Watch out! You need health. You're dying. You just got stabbed. Thank you, Mimir. I remembered your name, fucker.
Don't worry, you get a chance to kill them all later.
It's time I showed the world who the real hero is.
Okay.
Well, I'm rather...
It's a charcoal. God damn.
fond of my soul. I'm not giving it up without a fight.
Yeah, it's definitely Jennifer Hale. Oh, no, she did. Oh, wow, really? The other guy got charged because she got... Hey, remember, kill Briar Rose at every playthrough. Mission passed. Respect. Not much respect, though, because nobody liked her, so...
There's a lot of activities outside town, including side quests, puzzles, and fishing. However, fishing is a good way to catch carpal tunnel, as it involves rapidly mashing left click on the PC. So, to avoid this, I turn on my auto clicker. I set it to a 1 millisecond delay time, so I can catch the fish instantly. Modern problems require modern solutions. You can customize your hero however you like. Different haircuts, facial hair, tattoos, and clothing will provoke different responses from the townspeople. Some of these might not make sense, so you should always ask yourself, what would a British woman find attractive? And
you look more...
From there, the last chapter
You look more rags?
lets you own a brothel as well, which you couldn't in the base game. Lost Chapters is better in every way compared to the original. It's beautiful. Base game. Lost Chapters is better in
I don't remember that.
in every way
What she's wearing.
compared to the original. It's beautiful, it's got a lot to do, and it's absolutely busted with the ways you can abuse the system.
Yeah, you... God, do you ever own every house?
Peasants lack any kind of business sense, and will happily sell you all of their stock. Then, they begin panicking from the lack of supplies and offer to buy it all back at greatly inflated prices to end the shortage. You can do this infinitely and ruin the economy. Another scheme I used to run.
Hell yeah, bro. Destroy the economy.
Was being pure good and extremely famous, so peasants would never question why I need to lead
My feet hurt. When can we...
them to a secluded spot in the woods. Once there, they'd all die of mysterious circumstances. When this happens, the family would have to sell the house in order to pay for funeral expenses. I would immediately snatch up the property and rent it out.
It's fucking brilliant.
Then repeat this for every
Everybody thinks you're a great guy, dude. You're like the guy from Coco, bro.
property in town.
Yeah.
Days later, the town is
God
repopulated
damn, we're everybody.
by the descendants
And everybody thinks you're a hero.
of all those unfortunate peasants who are forced to pay
Like
rent
Homelander.
to me, their benevolent landlord, for all eternity, unaware of the fact that I may have had a role in their parents' demise. Fable. It's ridiculous, it's entertaining, and it's probably one of the most interesting games ever made by Peter Molyneux. If you haven't already, then
I would say that's not saying much, but he did Black and White, and those games are great, from what I've heard. I've never played
I
them.
sincerely recommend you give it a try. And if you have, well, I'm just feeding off your nostalgia. This time, The Lord of Lies gets my vote, and I give it a 6 out of 6, which is the number of simultaneous wives you can have in every village, provided none of them ever find out.
They won't. Lady Grey won't find out.
Personally, I look down on polygamy, so if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna
have to go kill 5 of my wives.
go hold hands with my husband.
Oh, okay.
As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. Probably much more.
I will say, if this came out nowadays, people would be like, "Oh, it's so woke because you could be gay."
Autistic content, so be warned. A warm thanks to the many members
Self-fellatio is nice. I agree.
of the
As a proud straight man, I only fuck traps.
Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful.
That makes me want to
Have a
play a
good
game,
one.
which is not surprising. Just bouncing back. Go. You want to try again, bitch? Fuck out of here. Nice. I want to try one more time. Oh, fourth time the charm. Come here. Alright. Might as well try fit. Alright. Alright. 6 to... Oh, let me power up real quick. There you go. You're not even here, are you? You're not even getting hit by that. He's just standing there. Nope. Alright. Try again. Alright. One more time for good luck. Alright. Alright. I don't even know what number this is. I wasn't keeping up anymore. Alright. He's dead. Alright. We're only in F's. We'll try again. One more. Again? Because I got nothing else to do. Alright. I'll kill you eventually. Okay. It's not even doing any damage, I think. I'm not really sure where my health bar is. So, is that his health bar on the right? The yellow one? I don't know. Is that his moral bar? His morale bar? It's pretty low. Oh, alright. No, it's not doing any damage. I'm just getting knocked the fuck back. And there we go. Oh, wait, no. Oh, alright. Well, dog got you that time. Alright. Let's try it to 13th time. Alright. Unlucky. Just give up. Just go in the cave and die. Go hibernate. Just hibernate. Don't try it again. Please don't try it again. Alright. He's like, maybe this time it'll reach. Alright, it didn't reach. I'll try again. Oh, that's all I got. I only got 2 moves. I got attack, or I got attack but with lightning. That's all I got. I saw a guy named Retard in there. I saw it. Oh, there you go. 48th time. All right. Yeah. My internal organs are fucking liquefied at this point. All right. Okay. Dust myself off real quick. All right. Right now I'm feeling pretty shitty, so I think I might have time for one more jump at you before this video ends. After I'm done with this shit, hold on. I'm coming right now. Here it comes. One more time. Okay. Wait, hold on. I got time for one more. Yeah, go. No. All right. Fuck. Oh, wait. Did I watch the Vampire the Masquerade one? Wait. I feel like I did, but I'm not 100% sure. Did I? It feels like one I would totally watch. No? No, I don't think so. Let me try that again. What was it again? What did he call it? Vampire the Masquerade? Yeah, I'll just put Vampire the I never did. That's actually crazy. I thought for sure that would be one that I would want to watch because it definitely is. So I'll save that for later. Anyway, so that was great. Yeah, Fable's pretty good. Anyway, so there you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.